First of all, how are we feeling about this? She's not here. I'm not here yet. I'm adding you. It's the time where I finally add you. So first of all, I hope you like everything. I hope you also noticed that my mic sounds better. I can finally scream at peace without having to pee anymore. We've been waiting. I know you have. I've been waiting too. It's been a long time. Okay, I think it's finally time I reveal something. I think a lot of you guys have already seen. I'm too far up. Flipping greetings to everybody. I have a big antenna. It looks like a G. You like it? It's super wiggly as well. For people who say that my model is super wiggly. I'm sorry if my voice is a bit shaky. I'm sorry. I'm a bit... What? 30 minutes before coming in, I just started shaking. You know, it's the first time I do something like this. So, it's alright, no worries. Thank you so much, you guys, for being so supportive. So, since you are being so supportive, I might as well just... I'm not too close. You can see more stuff. I have 2 hair clips. They're pink. And I have this little guy. I don't have a name for him yet. We have new alerts, new sounds. I think we already know. I wasn't expecting that. Hello there. You should hold your breath for what I'm about to do, okay? 1, 3. Hi. Flipping greetings. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, every blobbers. It's nice to meet ya. Oh, yeah. I didn't show you. I have fangs now. You guys wanted fangs in the previous model, so I have fangs now. To give a bit of a breakdown, I have a little... I'm not gonna zoom in too much. I know what you're looking at. I mean, what? Yeah, so you can definitely look at my collar. I know you're definitely looking there. So, like, you know, jingle, jingle. Look, I have a pretty collar. Jingle, jingle. As we go down, speaking of which, I didn't talk about my tail yet, even though it's literally one of the biggest elephants in the room right now. I have a big tail now, officially. And it's super big. But you know what else is bigger? Chat, do you know what else is bigger than my tail? Correct, it's my personality. I have a really big personality. No. Why we already start talking about the booba? It's because it's on the screen. We see booba, we say, oh, booba. Booba, come caveman. Booba. So as you can see, if I go down, I have a jacket. Very stylish, right? It's purple. I don't know if you noticed. I know my favorite color is pink, but I have a lot of purple on this model. I wear a dress. I wear a cute dress. It's a pink cute dress. And guess what? I cut it in half. People nowadays do not buy new clothes. They tear their old clothes apart and make DIY so they look more stylish. So guess what I did? I cut it in half and I put a bow. I thought that was cute. I hope you're looking at the right places because I'm a little scared. I hope Twitch doesn't ban me. Compared to my previous model, it's definitely a lot more jiggly. So... And I'm not just gonna say all the right places because it's literally jiggly everywhere, okay? You cannot say that just my baba is jiggly, okay? I know what kind of man you are. More of that. Oh yeah, I have hands. Chad, I don't know if you knew, but on my previous model, it didn't have hands. Oh yeah, look how jiggly my hair is. Do I give Hatsune Miku vibes with my hair? I hope you're looking where I think you're looking. So, as you can see, this is my dress. I have little ruffles. Are they called ruffles? And if you go down, because I'm very impatient. Yeah, my hair is super long. I think it's the only key thing I kept from my previous model. It's the long hair. I have a little knee sock. And yeah, I run out of socks. I lose my socks all the time. So that is why I don't have another sock. Leg warmers, which they're also wiggly. Yeah, you thought those weren't wiggly? Yeah, they are. They're very wiggly. You only have one. Yeah, that's because I lost it while I was doing the laundry. And as we go downwards, we have these little goobers. Which, by the way, I have steppies. Can I do my steppies, please? Can I please do my steppies? Thank you. I have steppies. I cannot do steppies on the other side. I'm so bad at it. Ka-chow. Ka-chow. Also, look, I want you to look at them because you're not gonna see them again. And if you are gonna see them, they're not gonna be like in the near future, okay? They have their eyes wiggling and their bodies wiggling. They go like, let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I also made a post on Twitter so you could name these guys. Technically, most top comment on that tweet was their names should just be seals. One of the guys, his name is Seals with just the normal word, and the other, his name is Seal with space in between the letters. I have very complicated names. I don't know how the Seal certificate department gonna, deal with that, because that's gonna be a hard time trying to figure out who is who. Yeah, Seal and Seal, yeah. That's their names. That's the legal name. Let me go out for a bit and then we're gonna go to the details because there's details. This is the full model. You can see some of my steppies because I'm not really good with doing my steppies, especially on the right side. I don't know why I'm struggling to do the steppy on the left side. I think some of you have already figured out that those are not ears. And some of you are in thought and they're like, wait, you have 4 ears? That is wild. No, let me break it down for you. Mark, I have human ears because I'm a half seal, half human. Those things on my head are not ears. Whoever mentioned the spots, I think you guys have taken an interest to my spots. I have a lot of those to show you. So, starting off, I'm sorry I'm getting too close in your space. I know, I'm sorry for invading it. I apologize. I know you love your space, but guess what? I love your space too. I have some spots on my face. I have a spot on my shoulders. I think some of you caught up on that. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm supposed to have some over here as well. If I do this, you can see them more. Now, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you some of the basic expressions and things I can do, because those are pretty easy. They're basically captioned by my face specifically, and compared to my previous model, this one is super expressive. So I can be surprised. What? What do you mean you don't want to go to McDonald's with me? And this is my mad expression. I can also do a genuine smile. And I can also do a fake smile. Oh yeah, I didn't show you one of the most important things I can do. I have a tongue. I think some of you knew. I have a tongue now. Chat, I can do memes. I can do seal memes now. Gyuu! She's saying vibrate. You were the best pal, Shy. I deserve it. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the pod. I have this one. Chat, did you say that I cannot cry earlier? I can cry. My last expression, by the way. So, pay attention. This is my favorite one. I call this emote the emote. I wasn't gonna ask for my artist to make this until I realized that Chad tells too many dad jokes. I have a very slow brain, and it takes me at least 5 minutes to understand Chad's jokes. I only speak seal. I don't speak funny. I don't speak dad humor. You haven't noticed, I had commissioned a lean-in toggle. This toggle specifically is originally controlled by capture of your face. I'm just gonna say straight up, this is how I usually sit. I am super close to my screen, if you haven't noticed, so I can see what I'm doing. I hope it doesn't bother some of you. And yeah, I hope it doesn't smash. Everyone wants to smash Hemi, but nobody ever asks how Hemi feels. Nobody ever, you're like, oh my god, I want to smash mommy Hemi, mommy this, me. And then you never ask, Hemi, how's your day? There are things I can remove off my model. And yes, I can remove my clothes too. How do you feel about that? I can finally remove all of my clothes. I can remove my jacket. Look, Chad, I can remove my jacket. Next thing I can remove off me is my tail. I can have no tail. I don't look like a seal. I mean, I still do look like a seal. Oh, wait, never mind. I can remove my ears, too. I can remove my hair. I can go short. You like women with long hair? I got you. You like women with short hair? I got you again. You like men? I wanted to show you some of my other stuff because I have a lot of stuff. I can cross my arms. Finally. You can be bossy now. Yeah, I am bossy. I can also do this toggle without my jacket. I look less sophisticated, but I definitely look cool still. You do something cool. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna pull the heart out because I can finally thank you and show appreciation and love to you. The final toggle of this list. Are you ready? I can silence you. And finally, I can also use this to mog you. Like, I've been mewing, chat. Have you seen how much I've been mewing lately? My jawline is so sharp, it can literally cut through your walls. You guys know that ever since I turned into a CEO, I have to get my own ID. This is my ID. Wow. I definitely did not get inspired by Saba in this. I love Saba. Shout out to Saba. I love you, Saba. And yeah, that is, do you like my suit? I dressed up for the occasion. I was so nervous. So why are you in a suit? Because I wanted to dress nice. What's wrong with that? Why you're intelligent? What? You're telling me there's a -20 IQ and I don't even see it? That was enough for the ID. You know, I gotta have to go back to the ID center, to check on something. I think I forgot my wallet there. Anyways, I have a presentation. I made this by myself because I have no budget. I spent all my money. I don't know what's the subtext here. So we're gonna talk about me. I'm a ringed seal. Now, ringed seals are pretty much spotted seals. However, their spots look like they are rings, basically. I have feeling too much. I have weird moods. My moods change a lot. Depends on how I'm feeling. And if I'm mad at something, I'm very bad at expressing how I feel with words, but I'm really good at showing it. I do death barks. If I burp, it's not loud, but it sounds like I'm dying. I speak Greek and English. I am Greek. And I've been born in Greece. I speak in English. And the reason why my accent is so bad right now, I don't know what's wrong with me. I cannot speak English very well anymore. You may be surprised. I am a very rare individual. I happen to be the only person worldwide with 3 different cases of eye mutations and no cure in my hands. The fan name is Blood Pups. We have an art tag. Unfortunately, we don't have a NSFW art yet. We don't have that yet. But we do have a normal illustrations. It's called illustrations for art because you get it. Seals, illustrations. Here are some of the likes and some of my dislikes. I want to have a wall of plushies one day in my room. I like Pom Pom Pudding because he's my favorite Sanrio character. This may sound very stupid and very insane to some of you, but Vocaloid is the reason I believe I became a VTuber. Guys, don't be surprised. I hate the ocean. I literally just can't take it. The only good thing about the ocean is the fact that there's corals in there, and that's pretty. Anyways, then we got bugs, and specifically the buzzing sound they make. These are goals I want to hit up as a creator, not this year, but generally in the next couple of years. Moving on, this is a very important panel. These 2 are the main reason I decided to go on with this design. The ones on the right and on the bottom, those are Ponskip. He gave me a lot of inspiration for my tongue. But we look alike. Yo-chan gave me the idea for the Gyuus. Yeah. And some other inspirations I gotten from other VTubers are Shy Lily. Lily, I love you so much. I don't think you'll ever watch this VOD, but I just want you to know that I love you and I love you. Yeah, I love you. Studio Nekoyama was responsible for making my model, my beautiful, wonderful self that you see today on your screen. This debut project took a long time, and for this design it took months for me to figure out. Dare I say, even when I started streaming, I already had somewhat of an idea of what I wanted to be. This is what old Hemi looked like. I just want you to have a vision of what she looked like. This is gonna be important for the lore later. Oh god, okay. I did not have a video lore. So what I did instead, I drew everything myself. We see? We don't judge. We don't judge, chat. 500 BC. This is where everything starts, okay? Underworld Conqueror. This is where a little girl falls into the abyss of the underworld. So she falls and she becomes this god under the... And why void? You will understand. Be patient with me. Holy Jesus, why is my chat so impatient? We go around 200 BC. Okay, chat? Jingle, jingle. 200 BC. So we have the counter event. She fell in a well. And she became Hades' daughter. Because, yeah, her father apparently is Hades. Somewhat. This is where the story begins, so you better be nice. And we're sitting down. We had a talk. So Hemi was sad. So what do we expect there to happen is that, you know, she talks to Hades. Father, I'm upset. And he goes, why are you upset? Now, by the way, Hades is like the kind of father that was pretty absent. The reason why Hemi's design, as we looked earlier, looked like very similar to the god of death, Thanatos, is because she spent most of the time with him. What would happen here is that he would be like, okay, let's talk it out. Okay. And then Hemi would be happy again. Guess what? That doesn't happen. They end up having a fight, like an actual battle. Well, let's just say that it doesn't make it. So what happens is that he carries her to her deathbed. He actually wants to grant her her wish to become human. The thing is, Hades is so, like, cannot control his emotions. So what he does is that he turns her into a seal, and then when she dies, her soul kind of like transfers and she ends up here an ice cube in the water. The void is basically when Hemi is in the ice cube. We don't know what's happening in the ice cube or outside the ice cube. We just know that she's under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. And then the ice cube breaks because guess what? It's time she has to get out. So she gets out of the water and she notices that she looks different. She has a tail stuck up in her and he doesn't know what is happening. She's like, why do I look pink? What is wrong with my head? She's like, I'm so lonely. I don't have anyone to talk to. I don't know what's going on. Where's my dad? Where is everybody? Where's Thanatos? I think I died. I saw my dad flashing his sword at me. And then boom! We have a seal party. There are seals everywhere. And that chat is supposed to be you. So what happens to the past Hemi, you want to ask? Honestly, we don't know for now. And that's when you find out in the next episode of Hemi's Underworld Adventures. Kacha! And here was where we go to the credits. Student Koyama for the model. Wasabi Productions for my chat widget, which is Peak, by the way. I hope you guys like the new widgets. And Pseudo Works for the Stinger. Really good. My panels was made by the beautiful Tapio. Thank you, Tapio. My overlay was made by Lucky. And last but not least, the logo by Nemuneko Studios. And finally, thank you so much for joining my presentation in my debut stream. Fine, I'll go. I'm leaving. Guys, I'll see you in 2 days. Stay safe, take care, and until then, I'll see you. And, yeah, thanks for coming to my debut. I will see you later. Bye!